Alright, in this video we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do present value instead of future value. Again, if you haven't had the finance, it's just a formula I'm putting in. I'm going to name these cells just to use the name maybe, and again, I name things when maybe somebody other than me is going to look at it, or I'm going to keep this for a long time and I'm not sure if I can remember exactly what's going on. Something simple like this I probably wouldn't, but maybe I would. So just to show you how to do that. So all I did was click in the name box, and just remember, if you need to go change it, you can go to the name manager. You can put new stuff there, edit, delete, whatever you need to do. Alright, so let's go down. In this one I'll go down just 20 years so I can see everything on this one page. And the autofills, I want to have 1, and then I want to decrease by 10%. Well, here's kind of the tricky thing. Decreasing by 10% doesn't bring you to 0.9. It's equal to 1 divided by 1.1. That's 0.9, and 9090, that all repeats. But I can't use a formula there. If I want to autofill with a formula, it's not really going to work. Even if I drag this thing down and I right click it, it's not going to give me that chance for a growth trend. So I just have to put this number in, and I'm not going to get it right because this 909, that goes on forever. So I could be off a little bit when I do this. It's showing me, this is an important thing, it's showing me 4 decimals, but really it has more than that. It knows all of these numbers. So make sure you get this straight. It's not the numbers that are being shown, being displayed. It's what's actually in the formula, which is many more decimals. So when I do this, I can then right click and drag down, and I can do the growth trend, and that's bringing the growth trend down. The user formula, every time I'm dividing by 1 plus this interest rate, lock it down, and that's called rate this time instead of the cell E2. So it's a lot easier to know what rate means rather than cell E2. The Excel formula, same thing. I go to insert function, and present value would come up, PV. Click OK. Well, my rate is going to be called rate. And now I don't have to lock this down because it's called rate. And we'll see when we copy that. The number of periods, I want to start at 0, so that's 1 minus 1. You never want to put actual numbers in here unless it's a number that won't change, like the 1 there. 0, and the future value I can put as $1, but that makes that a -1. Make that -1 right there. And double click it down so I have all the same numbers. And then we'll multiply by the deposit. So I'll say, equal. I don't have to type deposit. I can just reference this times that amount. I can copy this over, double click it down. And so there's my formulas. And again, the good thing about not using autofill, or the disadvantage of autofill, is I can't change that interest rate. Because as I change the interest rate, all these numbers change, but the autofill column does not. And of course I can change the deposit, and all those numbers change. So now we have the present value there. Let me do one other thing. I'm going to do this. Now I'll stop right there and do another video.